The following presentation is brought to you by Discovery Education, leading the world of digital and video learning. Discovery Education, connect to a world of learning.
Imagine if you had to count every animal you saw. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hold it right there. It can get confusing when they start to add up. There are way too many animals in nature to count them all. But if we count them in smaller groups or sets, things can get a whole lot easier. You could say that salmon do things the hard way. Every year, adult salmon swim upstream against the current to return to the same place they were born. It's a long, hard journey jumping up a river, but it sure makes the salmon easier to count. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops, -1, thanks to that hungry grizzly bear. Now we're back to 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now, what if the same salmon jumped back down the river? Could you count them backwards one by one? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you know how to count forward and backward, you already know how to add and subtract by 1. Let's add some animals using what we know about +1. 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 1 is 3. And 3 + 1 is 4. That was easy. Now let's see if we can subtract animals using what we know about -1. 4 - 1 is 3. 3 - 1 is 2. And 2 - 1 is 1. You can see 1 is a powerful number. But what about the number 2? 2 is larger than the number 1. You can also say 2 is greater than 1. In fact, 2 is twice as much as 1. That means if we count by 2s, we can get to 20 twice as fast. These caribou live in the northern state of Alaska. Here come 10 caribou across the frozen ground. Let's try counting them in groups of 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now here come 10 more in the icy water. Let's keep counting. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. If you can count in groups of 2, you can also add and subtract by 2. 2 + 2 is 4. And 4 - 2 is 2. See? It's just like counting up and down by 2s. Now, if you'd like to increase your counting power even more, imagine what you can do if you count by 4. You can count all the way to 20 in half the time it takes to count by 2. These sea turtle babies have just hatched, but they're already on the move. They're in a hurry to get to the ocean. where they have a better chance of surviving to adulthood. Can you count these baby turtles in groups of 4 before they all disappear into the clear blue water? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. See, we already made it to 20 in just 5 groups. Counting with small groups or subsets of numbers can be a nice shortcut when you have to count a large group. We've counted by groups of 2 and 4. Now, are you ready to count by groups of 5? Let's count this group of elephants from Africa. There are 5 elephants marching across the savannah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's double the group by adding 5 more. Now there are 10. Twice as many as 5. If we add another 5, we get 15. That's 3 times more than the original 5. Add 5 more elephants, and we've already made it to 20. 20 is the same as 4 sets of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. Or counting down, 20, 15, 10, 5. We've counted to 20 by subsets of 1, 2, 4, and 5. Now that you know the pattern that these groups of numbers follow, challenge yourself. Experiment with different number sets to count the same group. How would you count this group of 8 dolphins? You could count by 1s, 2s, or 4s. But if you counted by 5s, you wouldn't come out evenly. You would need another 2 dolphins to make 10. Now, how would you count this group of 7 lions? The only way to count to 7 is by 1 or 7. Counting by 2s, you get 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, too many. Counting by 3s, you get 9. 3, 6, 9, too many. Counting by 4s, you get 8. 4, 8, too many. And counting by 5s, you get 10. 5, 10, that's too many. The next time you see a group of animals, see how fast you can count them. And which number subsets work best. Adding animals is a great way to practice using numbers. You can count on it.